Hey, what's up, guys? I'm in Toronto for REALTORQUEST, and I flew out a couple days early, and I'm down here today. I just got my booth set up, and it took like 8 minutes to set up. We stretched it to 20, but I've got some time to kill, so I'm just downtown. I'm in Graffiti Alley. I always love to come check this place out when I'm here just because it's so damn cool. It also got a street sign. If you're from Toronto, this never had a street sign for like years, and now they've actually officially named it Graffiti Alley, which is sick. So here's the deal. Week 5 was a bit of a crazy week. I had some out-of-town buyers that were referred to me come in, and I spent like 3 full days in the cars with these guys. Went really well, but it knocked me out of a bunch of other stuff that I've done. So my numbers suck this week at the top of my pipeline. I have like 25 people that I had conversations with in my farm area. And I was expecting the numbers to dip, especially when I get busier and I have a lot of other stuff going on, but you know, it still bugs me. So 25 people. I did not book an appointment this week, which totally sucks. I got 4 last week, so I'm still above 1 average per week, which is like such a lame excuse to not get what I wanted, but at the same time, it is what it is. So what I did do a ton of good stuff. So we've been working on an engagement campaign for new leads for like the past month. A lot of it's coming together. It's just been kind of slow. And we've also been working on our sellers and buyers guides and a market report. So here's what I did get done. I put together my first market report, and I'm actually really happy with it. It's a simple 1-page report. It's got some stats. What I did to build it is I took the VREB market report, and I filmed myself reading it and discussing it. So I put together about a 10-minute video where I read the market report and I explain what it means to the consumer, and I explain what the trends indicate in terms of buyer confidence, seller confidence, momentum, inventory, all that kind of stuff. So it actually came out really cool. And then what I did was I took the transcript from the recording and I put it into AI, and I had AI write me like a really short and concise newsletter. So that was cool. And then I took that whole thing, I put it on some cute graphics, and before I sent it out, I popped it into 2 different groups in my database. So my database, I've got the Everyone group, which is like the Victoria greater area group. And then I've got people who are in my farm where I'm doing all my door knocking. And so I've got a lot of those people. And I made their report specific to my neighborhood, Gordon Head. And all I did for that was I pulled the stats from Gordon Head for the past month. So they've got like the Victoria greater area stats, and then they've got the Gordon Head stats. So I included both of those, and I included a link to all of the sold and pending properties in the past month. So altogether, here's the deal. Really nice report, highly personalized and customized, and it didn't take a lot of time to put together. My admin guy, Ian, he probably spent like 2-3 hours on the first one. I think that next time he'll probably do it in like, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, and I spent 10 minutes doing the market report. It was easy. And again, it's super replicable. I don't need to spend a ton of time on this. So that went out. We finished our seller and buyer guides, which has been a very long process to get done. I did what I tell everyone to do. I just bought an Etsy template, which was great, but it still takes some editing. I got to put all my stuff in. I have a certain way I like to do things. I wanted to reflect that, so I put a bunch of energy into that. And they look great. And then what we're going to do, because I still need more for the engagement campaign for new leads, because I really want to cement myself with them, I'm going to take the buyers and sellers guide. I'm just going to reuse a bunch of the stuff that I built in the buyer and seller guides in my drip campaign to bring on new leads. So repurposing content, it's saving me a ton of time. Okay, so I didn't book any appointments, but what I did do was book 2 appointments with people that aren't moving right away, but I think are good networking opportunities. So recently connected with this guy that's been in construction for like 30 years on the mainland, and he now lives on the island. He's got all these connections. They're like doing a bunch of land banking. So I'm going to go out for lunch with him next week. Really cool dude. Also thinking about getting into real estate. We're going to talk about ways that we can collaborate. And then I also, if you don't know this, I sit on the board for a not-for-profit developer. And so turns out one of my other board members lives in Victoria. So we're going to go out to have a drink next week when I'm back, which is going to be really fun. And then at the bottom of the pipeline, I signed my first listing, and I also wrote an offer today. So I got close to $2.5 million of business in the pipeline week 5, which I'm pretty happy with. So that's my week 5 update, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. You want to see my newsletter? I'm happy to send it to you. You want to see my buyers and sellers guides? I'll send you those too. Let me know if you want them. And then the last thing that I was going to say is, what did you do today to grow your business? Peace. Come see me at RealtorQuest.